we are back for the final day of the week of Getting Closer. If you stuck with us all week, thank you for being here. Hope you had fun.
Y'all made it.
Hope you've been joining in the discussion in the comments.
We made it.
Answering the questions.
Please and thank you.
Even ask some questions. Go to the 36 questions list and maybe throw one in there. Maybe we'll answer one.
Yeah, maybe.
This is the 7997 podcast with your hosts, Chris and Jacki.
Hey, y'all.
Where every day, every episode, every week, we're trying to get closer to each other and closer to you.
Without killing each other.
And what we've been doing all week is trying to get closer in our week of getting closer. And in order to do that, we have picked out 5 secret questions from the New York Times 36 questions that lead to love list. These questions are a surprise to both of us. If you saw us last episode, we actually picked the exact same question.
For the exact same order.
For the exact same order.
Yeah, it was funny.
Which was fun. We'll see if it happens again. Maybe it does. Maybe we'll be so lucky. But I think it is your turn to start this episode, so I will hand it over to you.
All right. Well, I did read the question as we were getting all ready, and I'm asking you a question you've asked me.
Oh, okay.
Out of a whole list of 36.
Okay.
Right? Is there something you've dreamed of doing for a long time, and why haven't you done it?
There is something I have beyond dreamed. I have planned. And set goals and have not executed.
Oh, wow.
Which is to start a career in sync music. Sync music is music for film, television, commercials, podcasts, whatever. Just not necessarily like commercially radio music, but music in every other venue that you would use music in, which I have done in the past. I had some stuff on a couple of shows on MTV. I think The Real World, one of Diddy's episodes back in the day.
Yeah.
And that whole industry has blossomed and changed and become a lot more accessible. And I have the skills and the talent, and I have huge stocks of music that I'm probably never going to use in any other venue. So like I was really trying to, let me focus in, have another revenue stream, another way to get some income. Why haven't I done it? I don't know in particular. It is really just down to the point of just getting the work done.
So you're saying
just structuring the music that I have in a way that is fits that particular format, submitting it to the agencies that submit that music to music and television. Not music, film and television. So it's really just kind of getting down to doing the work part of it. Yeah. And like anyone who's an artist who tries to make a living at being an artist, there's usually the doing of the art, which is usually the part you love, and then there's sort of the business connected to doing the art, which is the part you probably don't love. So like I could sit in there and make beats all day, and be just fine.
But package it up, put a bow on it,
send it to somebody.
Yeah. It's a no.
Oh, it's a huge headache and it's pressure and all. And it's not. Yeah. It's not hard. It's just not the part of the process that I want to do. So yeah, that would be the thing that is within reach, very close, that I should be doing, but I'm not. But this is one of the things I wanted to do, which is get on here with you and do some videos on YouTube, podcasts.
Hey.
Share our lives, make a connection. Yeah. And we're doing that.
Yes, we are.
So, I'm doing something.
Something.
Just not everything.
Right. Is there time in your day, your week, to actually do it?
There's always time.
Okay. Thank you for being honest.
Let's be honest.
There is.
The time when I've been watching the playoffs, every single game of the playoffs.
You've really been binge watching that.
But honestly, the playoffs this year have been pretty good games.
Right.
A couple of the series was kind of whack. But
right.
For the most part, like who wants to watch the Cavaliers and the Magic?
Yeah, but it is what it is.
I don't know.
It wasn't that sexy.
But even watching the Lakers get almost swept.
Yeah.
All those games were close.
Yeah.
And they were fun to watch.
They were.
So,
And then the girls are on. The WNBA, their season just started.
Yes.
And we've really never been into like the season started. I want to watch, right?
I have in the past probably couple years. I really like the Las Vegas Aces. In the last year or two, I've been into it more.
Okay. I really never picked up until the end when the championships.
Yeah.
That's when I guess I.
But definitely, I think we're getting into it earlier this year with Caitlin Clark and then Angel Reese and Cardoso on the same team in Chicago.
Yeah.
And like, Caitlin Clark or whatever, a little bit. She's cool, whatever, but
Don't hate, babe.
I'm not hating. She brings a lot of attention, but
she's not.
That's not my girl. That's not.
She's not the only pickle in the jar.
She don't play defense. She don't. She can shoot from a mile away, but she don't play defense like that.
The girl can shoot. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
We are way off topic from wherever we were.
Well, no, I was asking, do you have time?
Oh, yeah.
And you mentioned yes.
There's time. Yeah. I'm just spending it doing other things that are not fruitful or useful for anything, but entertaining. Sometimes you need that. So on that note, I will jump into the last question. And if you've been along for this ride, thank you for coming along.
Yeah, y'all.
We have reached the end.
Although you come to the end of... No?
Only I get to sing.
Oh. I'm ready for my question.
Ain't nobody here to see you, Otis.
I'm ready.
Your house, containing everything you own.
Oh, okay. Remember that question? Yeah.
Catches fire after saving your loved ones and pets. I don't think you would go back and save the pets. Let's be honest.
I think you... If you can hear it screaming for help, I think you go help.
I mean, wouldn't you just be like, "Here, boy," and he runs out the house?
For the record, that would
jumps
happen,
over the fire like Benji.
What if they're in a cage and they can't help themselves? Move on.
Every dog we've had can get out that cage. Cage is
buddy,
not bulletproof. Slide a little pole over, push it open.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
After saving your loved ones and pets, you have time to safely make a final dash to save any one item.
One item.
What would it be and why?
Yikes.
What is that material thing that you would want to save and why?
One item?
One item. I'm going to say your loved ones counts because your loved one is in an urn. Okay. I would say you're removing that with your loved ones. Okay. Let's not count that one.
Okay.
What's the other thing?
Okay. That's so hard and easy at the same time, which makes it hard. Don't y'all try to understand what I just said. You
going back to save your pillows?
No. What if you don't get... I really think I go grab my pocketbook.
Yeah, I guess so, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, my purse has my wallet, my credit cards, and look, being into that, my pasaporte.
Right.
Right.
Your residency card.
Residency card, my TSA pre-check.
Yeah.
Global entry card.
Yeah.
I'm going back for my pocketbook.
So you're going for the common sense functional answer, not the sentimental one.
Because...
Which I completely understand.
Yeah, because you tell you what's really interesting about this list of questions is that it's almost 10 years old. And things have changed so much, like 10 years ago, I would dare say we still had photo albums. You know what I mean? Like, only grandma and them, Auntie M and them.
All my pictures is in the cloud.
Exactly. So now, especially it is 2024. Like, it was, so a lot of things that we need are in the cloud.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think what's interesting about that question and the way you answer it is this is a list of questions that's supposed to lead towards love or not, right? So
and some of the answers have not led toward that. They have not they haven't been a pebblestone to each other.
Right, but it depends on, like, if I ask you that question and you're like, I'm gonna go back and get my blankie that I had when I was in my crib at 5 years old. For some people it's like, oh, that's so sweet. And some people are like, your blankie.
Yeah, right.
You ain't got nothing else more important than your blankie.
Right.
Whereas you said to go back and get my purse. I love that.
Right.
What else you need? I need my money, my identification. I need the stuff I need. I don't need none of that other stuff.
Right. Right. Because we could have like with the magic ball, crystal ball question. It really could have been, Lord, can you tell me something about you? that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Yeah.
Which it is what it is.
But they're the questions designed to expose.
But they were also supposed to get to know, because we've been together for a very long time.
Right, and there's still things we don't know, or, I don't necessarily know the answers to all those questions that I asked beforehand.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know about your relationship with your mother. That's not new.
Right.
But like, it exposes your viewpoint, your perspectives, your personality. So I can see a little bit more of who you are a little faster.
Yeah.
And make a decision of, is that somebody I want to get closer to or not?
Right.
Not necessarily that the question itself has to make you get closer.
Right.
But I'm exposing more of you sooner.
Yeah. As with
I get
the layers,
right? Peek into you a little bit more, with each question.
Yeah.
And if you go through it's a lot of questions, and it's a lot of deep questions in there.
Yeah.
And hopefully by the end of it, you know that person a whole lot better than when you started.
Yeah.
To at least say, hey, I want to keep going, or like, you scaring me and freaking me out, and like, no, thank you.
You're a weirdo.
You're a weirdo.
Right.
Sorry. Go away.
Right.
I don't like your kind of people.
Check, please.
Yeah. I'm out.
La cuenta, por favor.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Friday, thank you guys for hanging out with us all week.
Thank you guys. We did it.
We got to do more of this more often. Just, bombard you guys with a whole bunch of love and connection and closeness, and hopefully get to know you guys a little bit better as we're even getting closer now, even 25 years later. There's always something new to learn.
Yeah.
You never hit the limit of your mastery. There's always someplace new to go.
Always another.
You're talking about learning another individual.
Right.
So, as always, like, comment, subscribe, share, buy us a coffee.
Please and thank you. Watch the videos from yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, from like this week. If you missed any of them, they're super quick. You can watch them really quickly. And may I say something too?
You can always say something.
We really appreciate you all. When we meet on the street and everything. We've had a gentleman. Hey, I watch you guys on YouTube. I know you guys. Y'all do such a great job at the store, at the coffee shop. So it's really fun bumping into you guys. So, and we've met folks who come here from Baltimore. Like, I'm the one to let that message, So it's just really nice to get to know you guys. And every now and then we get a chance to bump into you as well. So make sure y'all leave a comment if you're ever in San Miguel de Allende. We can meet up for coffee, and we'll treat.
And on the flip side, we love all of y'all who are leaving comments saying, y'all don't know nothing about Mexican history and culture. Let me teach you about it. Well, this is how it goes, and this is what happened. And yes, please keep sharing. We don't know everything.
Absolutely not.
We are open to learn. Don't come on and be internet folks and be like, oh, you don't know, and blah, 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 and blah, blah. Hey, share, learn. We're trying to catch up.
Educate us. That'd be
Educate
really cool.
us. We're new here.
Don't beat us now.
You're new here. You're learning about us. We're learning about you.
Yeah. That's cool.
So I say all that to say,
we appreciate them too.
We appreciate you. Yeah. Good, bad, and different. We appreciate you. And if you're done watching this, we're going to have a compilation of sort of all we kind of know and are learning about Mexico. As you kind of learned about us this week, learn a little bit more about us and our time and our place in Mexico now. Go ahead and watch that video. You'll see it on the end screen coming up. As usual.
Cuídate.
Arriesgarse. Take care and take a chance.
Y'all be safe, be well. Bye.
This is the 7997 Podcast, your home for raw and honest conversation, featuring Chris and Jacki, with new episodes every Sunday, wherever you get your podcasts.